guys from Mississippi. Paul, you said you went a different way yesterday to during the last practice day to try to weed out some waters. Was it successful?
Well, yeah, it was. You know, I didn't have a real good day. I could have caught a limit of fish, but it wasn't winning quality at all.
Right.
So I definitely going to stick with my game plan and go to Venice.
Okay, so you're going to go to Venice. Are you going all the way downriver? I mean, so what 2 hours?
Yeah,
2 hours.
At least 2 hours.
At least 2 hours. Okay. Are you worried at all? They're calling for the potential of fog. Are you worried about that at all?
I am.
Have you ever seen the fog in Venice?
No.
Okay. It's very, very thick, and it doesn't go anywhere. I mean, do you have a backup plan if you get down there?
No, actually, that's what I was planning on to step. Oh, for if I get down there?
Yeah, if you get down there and the river's fogged in, because you will have to run the river, the actual river channel at one point, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, I've got an area where I wouldn't have to go across the river.
Oh, okay. 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 Well, what do you think it's going to take to win the Classic?
I think it's going to take about an 18-pound average a day.
Really, 18 pounds. And that now I've talked to a lot of guys that are heading downriver. Venice is not as big as it used to be. Are you worried that it's going to fish small?
Oh, I know it is.
Okay. So you got a lot of people around you?
Yeah.
There's plenty of fish down there?
I don't know. You don't know when you go through the area practicing and you don't set the hook and you get bites real quick in an area and you just kind of leave. But when you see boat after boat go in those areas, you know they're getting bites too.
Right.
You know, so I don't think a lot of guys were jerking on fish. They might have been, but I wasn't.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I caught a few, where I knew there was some quality there. But, if I went in somewhere and jerked on a 1.5 pound fish, I jerked on another one to see if, if it was 3 pounds, I didn't jerk anymore.
Right. Okay. All right. Now, how many of these have you fished? How many Classics?
This is my 15th.
Your 15th. Does it ever get old?
Not really.
How do you approach this? How do you approach the Classic differently than a regular season tournament?
Well, you really, sometimes in a regular season tournament, if you really hadn't found any winning fish, you'll fish for a check. Okay. You don't do that in the Classic.
Right.
You fish to win the Classic.
Right.
So you gamble. If you, it's like tomorrow. If it's foggy and it takes me an extra 2 hours, then I'm gonna have 30 minutes to fish. So that's a big gamble.
Yeah.
But I know if I hang around here and catch 10 pounds, I'm not going to do any good in the tournament. So.
Is that the reason you're making that long run? Because you're just not confident that there's the quality fish?
There's quality fish here if you find them. I didn't find them.
Okay. Good.
One reason I didn't find them was because I spent too much time in Venice.
Paul, what is your biggest concern about making such a long run? How does that affect your fishing?
Well, in the past, every time I've ever tried to make a long run, it hadn't worked out because I get to where I'm going and I'm in a frenzy and I fish too fast and I lose my positive state of mind.
Right.
And that's something you can't do in this type of competition. You've got to remain positive the whole time.
And you've only got, 3 hours of fishing?
If everything goes perfect, you got 3 hours of fishing.
Right.
So I'm figuring I need to catch my fish in 2 hours.
Okay.
And which can be done easily, but I just don't want to do the same things I've done in the past. I want to make this one a tournament that I finally got over the hump on that deal, because I can only remember 5 or 6 times that I've really run 2 hours one direction.
Right.
And they never worked out. So hopefully this one will.
So how are you gonna, what's your plan to try to, combat that tendency?
Well, I think when I get to where I'm going, no matter how many boats are there, I'm gonna put my trolling motor down, and if I gotta fall in line, I'm gonna fall in line. But I'm gonna make every cast count. I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna know my number of flips or casts are limited, so I'm gonna make every one of them count.